Welcome to a new start, the Chronicles of the Shiny Pennies. Session 27. Last time, Shoefly, the elven re-embodied Drekar healer, SHYLO, the Goliath psionic warrior maiden fair, and Flip-Flop, the Felidae mage, did in fact rack up that L for the team that I talked about in my last introduction. Realistically, it was multiple losses. Seriously, it was rather spectacular. You should really go check out the session. In brief, SHYLO gave up men for a day. Then they got into a fight with a gang of kin Taurus and managed to botch a bunch of spells and psionics in the process. The first of which increased gravity in the local area, which initially helped them, but more on that in a moment. The second botch corrupted Flip-Flop's physical form, transforming her head into that of a rat. The third mishap came from SHYLO, as her attempts at a bold psionic experimentation catastrophically failed, ultimately only serving to draw an ancient cosmic horror from the deepest reaches of reality to them. A large, floating, bulbous, multi-eyed aberrant known on Mundus Fractura as an Ahorfandi took shape and began to unleash hell on them all. Though a near-impossible challenge, Newstead and the Pennies did emerge victorious. The Lady Bouquet unfortunately did not survive the encounter, having been disintegrated by the monstrosity. Shoefly was next to drive the failed bus. In a desperate attempt to raise his fallen companion from the dead, he too suffered a casting mishap that manifested as a ripple of force, dealing damage to all structures in the area. With the foundation of Penarol Tower already having had endured forces well in excess of its design due to the area's increased gravity, this new structural challenge proved too much. The remaining pennies watched on in horror as their new home, a gift that they had been given stewardship over, began to tip dramatically towards the northwest, stopping just shy of the point of total collapse. To make matters worse still, Shu's spell also corrupted him, the raw powers of the weave twisting the healer's life force, turning him into a member of the corporeal living dead, an Odaudia. I am nearly afraid to speculate what will happen this time. No, really, I'm not even going to joke about it. Let's just get to it, as we now join them in session.
Flip-Flop and Shoe fun facts? Shoe's fun fact for this week is the whole reason he went into chest making above any other occupation he could have gone into is while he did not want to follow in the family business, he also didn't want to completely alienate the family, so he figured he could make some like medicine chests for the family and they wouldn't be quite as pissed off at him. It didn't work out that way, but that was his intention.
Damn, what happened? Frappy?
So Flip-Flop's current mental state in this exact moment is stuck and doesn't know what to do and isn't moving. And it's torn between wanting to take the weird tentacle-eyed monster into the woods to try and make it undead, to try and put SHYLO's body back in one of these other bodies temporarily to get her to Draves, to study Shu profusely and try and encourage him to let the body go as fast as possible so that I can play with it and see how it works, or to run away and hide. So not moving. And just staying perfectly still and not moving.
Everybody's dead except for you and Draves.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm undead.
I thought we were with Newstead.
Oh, sorry, Newstead.
If Draves was here,
No, Draves was not there.
dead.
Sorry. Yeah, so last time on Shiny Pennies, everybody died.
Everybody died except for me.
Or undied, or...
That was a great fucking song.
So many failures.
So many failures. Gravity failures. Resurrection failures.
I like how the day that SHYLO gives up on men for one day she dies, the day we take over the tower, we destroy it.
Well, it's not destroyed, it's just angled a little bit. It's
And just collapsed partially down into its foundation. It's fine. I don't think it would be structurally sound.
Oh, yeah, and also wants to go find.
3-story log cabin, something like that.
Yeah.
This is fine.
I would imagine.
That one burned down, fell over into the swamp.
But the third castle.
We live in a bloody swamp.
So, in regards to Shu's undeath, retroactively, he was not healing himself because he doesn't have any negative energy from which to.
That's right.
Heal himself
I
as
couldn't have done it
undead.
anyway, so. I'm assuming I had at least base enough knowledge to know that I couldn't do that anyway, so.
You very much another issue.
So I am slowly rotting.
So are you dead too now?
Well, I'm undead. My corpse is rotting. My body is rotting now.
He's undead. He's not dead
He's a
yet.
zombie.
He's basically.
I'm not quite dead.
Mostly dead.
How did you get turned into a zombie?
He failed.
Spell mishap.
Oh, and it turned you into
Everything that went wrong was due to us rolling ones on either spells or psionics.
Yeah.
So every one of them.
Did you go change your shirt or just coincidence?
It was coincidence. I
Nice.
noticed it right away.
I changed it before he got here.
No, I meant the shirt that you're wearing. It's the same as his.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
need that
it's-
I changed before he got
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
That's why I said as soon as I walked down, I pointed at her and said, "You stops copies me."
Gotcha.
Every time you copies me.
So you're just gonna stand there and rot away and then die?
Well,
Or how do you?
I'm just gonna adventure along. I know my body's dying, but it'll die at some point before
But it's
long here
already dead.
anyway.
Ish.
It'll slough off
I'm assuming
soon
it's
enough
this.
anyway, and then I'll be back to being a ghost forever and ever at this point.
So Bob would like to know the inner workings of how the spirit is staying in the body and keeping him moving.
I don't remember whether you chose violence or not.
That day I had not chosen violence.
Oh yes.
If it's the same day, I still have not chosen violence. Hence why I
It
kept
is the
running
same
away.
day. Yep.
But would getting into a big fight like that and everything happening cause the possible choice of violence, or is it just per day?
No,
Is there
per day.
Okay.
It is a per day thing.
Okay. It is per day.
Yeah. It has to do whether or not the rooster wakes you up. The rooster wakes you up, you choose violence because you got to go kill the rooster. Because the rooster is annoying. Simple things.
It's the simple things.
Though we here at Jerk DM have lore guides and fun facts coming out our wazoos, we would like to hear from you, our 2 or 3 listeners. If you have a request for a future lore guide, bestiary, or a quick fun fact, we'd love to hear from you. What about the world would you like to know more about? Please feel free to leave your request in the comments. Now back to the session.
So Newstead
Was yelling at us.
Yes, and stop casting.
stop casting.
Yeah.
Is looking at you like, oh my god, are you okay? You look awful.
No. This is kind of like what Aunt and Butter went through, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a bit of an oopsie.
Yeah, and the body's just going to drop away pretty soon, isn't it?
You've got, anywhere from 3 to 13 days left in you.
No, it's all fine. I'm just going back to what I was supposed to be in the first place. I appreciate your concern, but don't worry.
Hello. What you doing?
She is realizing how many single men are up here. There are a lot of single men in the spirit realm.
SHYLO, roll a luck check.
I don't have my old sheet. I think it was -1. 13.
You think you see. Now, yeah, make a, you don't have it anymore, you threw it out. Do you remember what your wisdom was? Or your
-1.
intelligence?
-1.
Okay, roll an intelligence or a wisdom. It's up to you.
4.
There's a really cute Goliath guy not too far from you, and he looks like he's hiding behind a fence.
But he's a Goliath?
Yeah. And again, spirit, not physical.
Yeah. I mean, a spirit wolf. I don't think that I'd focus on any one of them right now because there's just so many.
Okay.
It's like a smorgasbord.
And you quickly realize that you can float through walls, and you can just like go into people's houses, and they typically don't notice you.
And when you're invisible, they change in front of you way more often.
So I'm hearing this all because I can kind of tell she's there still.
Yeah. You can see just a ghostly outline.
Yeah. She's getting all excited.
Guys, it's great up here. You should get up here as fast as you can. There are like single men everywhere.
I's just going to act as translator rather than, because I'm sure SHYLO wouldn't be trying to break the veil. She would just be like, just spouting off.
Yeah, she's just like.
So I's relating basically everything that she's saying.
Yeah.
I don't think she wants to come back.
I am so never coming back, guys. Bye.
So never coming back, guys.
And you don't even need money up here.
Just that you can't get actually married as a spirit there, Shy.
Yes, you can. You can do anything you want.
Anything she puts her mind to,
Pretty convinced that this is for her.
Oh,
I'll have you know that in the, I think it was an episode or an edition like 12 years ago where I was voted the greatest trendsetter. So I will establish new trends. Oh my God. I could start up a wedding planning business up here. It would be huge.
how many weeks do you have, Sash?
How many what?
You got to roll a d4 to determine, or 2d4.
2d4.
Because we're doing the slope. So 2d4 is how many weeks you get to remain as a ghost before you pass on.
5.
You are keenly aware that you have 50 days? 50 days.
Yeah. She kind of yada-ya'd through that part of the instructional because she was like,
Oh, never mind instructional. You
Yeah.
you know how much time
She's
is left in your
unconcerned.
clock.
Yeah.
However, you do know that if you concentrate on this long enough, you basically will almost immediately be able to make this permanent if you're concerted about it.
she's not concerned.
So we get to listen to SHYLO ramble and she just walks off chasing men.
Yeah, walks off. There are spirit men here.
Yeah, she is.
There are regular men. There are spirit
Yeah.
men.
You need
There
to keep
are.
track of how many weeks you have as well.
She also wasn't interested in new guys, so she's not gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, I miss you." Blah, blah, blah. And the cat, how attached was she to the cat? I don't even think you were in her wedding party, so it couldn't have been that serious of a friendship. Yeah, so she's already like,
Walking away.
Ow!
she's like, yeah.
Flip Flop's just like, why does this always happen?
I'll keep in touch. I'll keep in touch, Flylo. Flim Flam? Yeah. Don't worry, Flim Flam. We're still besties.
Okay, bye bye.
You know what the best part is? This is going to end up as Flip Flop traveling in the world with 2 ghosts following, and then it'll just be like a real cat, just randomly
Talking to shit.
talking.
How's it going?
One of them just talks about her wedding planning business.
Everyone thinks Flip Flop's crazy. Just talks.
She talks to herself, and she's really not. So Newstead's like, okay, what's...
Fix this. I'm pointing at my face.
Oh, yeah, you got a rat face. Ooh. You said you're okay.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
just the next step for me.
I can't fix that. You're gonna have to find somebody. I'm just not good at that kind of thing. That's why I shy away from it. This, however, and she points at the tower. Wait,
Can we make it out of stone instead now?
let me go talk to Bob Vila. I'll see if he can spare somebody because this is gonna hurt somebody if we don't take care of this. And dead girl over there, the bucket woman.
And it's super hot corpse, right?
She's chasing men.
She seems rather interested in staying where she's at.
Pretty happy. Said something about money, not needing it. Didn't mention any teas, actually. I'm concerned for her well-being.
Tease?
Yeah, her teas.
Her breasts?
Her teas of true love.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get Bob Vila. I will send the butcher over to take care of the carcasses.
See, keep leaving for a little bit.
It's gonna take some time for people to get here, so don't. Yeah, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, and Newstead walks off towards
Bye.
the build site.
Is this the 20 symbol
Yeah.
on there? It's just a weird.
It's a snow globe.
Okay. I couldn't find the 20. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's the snow globe.
I've looked at 19 other numbers.
Oh, did you ask Tom about the spell thing that you were asking? Sorry.
That's okay.
Well,
What you got?
no,
What
but
you
it
got?
might
So
come up
the
now.
Necromaster is the only spell we have for animating corpses.
Yes, if you want to make one, go nuts.
So, because I'd like a lower level one where it's like something small or something smaller, medium, or like couple small things, and slowly like have it increase.
Yeah.
Because I know I don't want to break it to do this.
No, not broken. Anything you want. We'll make it work.
So, like, because in 5th edition, the animate dead is 3rd level when you can do a small or medium corpse. So if I did it like 2nd level, small,
Yeah.
then
3rd level, small,
3rd
medium.
small, medium, and then like kind of move
Small,
up.
medium, large,
and
and
then
we'll up
like
the hit dice from there.
And then the last one is there's a quantity. There's a quantity limit. So would it be just at the end a quantity limit? Can I increase them slowly? Can I
Increase them slowly.
increase them
Yeah,
slowly?
just run it the same for now, and as you want to tweak and fiddle, we'll tweak and fiddle.
Okay. Because it's, like, I want to animate something. I'm not at a high enough level.
Do you have a name yet?
It'll come up.
It'll come up. Okay. Feel free to amend. You're on the job site. You and Bob don't necessarily get along eye to eye. We'll say. Newstead shows up on the job site and is frantically trying to get any kind of worker out of Bob Vila, not Bob's. Too many Bobs. So your boss, Bob Vila, looks back at you. He's like, take that, and points at you. Take that one. Whatever.
I just like put down the stuff I'm working on, pack up my little tools, my level, my mason hammer, and I start packing up and go walk over towards what's her name. Not even complaining, not saying a thing.
And Bob's like, and so I'm not paying you for this. This is your freelancing.
And she just keeps going. She's got her like head toque thing on, covered. Doesn't say much, keeps her mouth shut, just like keeps going.
Who says, you see that tippy tower over there? Go talk to those folks.
Penrose Tower, yeah.
Okay.
While Newstead's gone off, I'm going to take my Ion Stone and give it to Flip Flop.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be needing this before too long, so you might find it useful.
Okay.
It lets you breathe no matter where you are.
Yeah, gills too. Such a
I can't rat with gills.
yeah. Yeah, I have
It sounds like a 90s Nickelodeon cartoon. Cat rap.
I think I know how I'm gonna play it, which is gonna be terrible.
Does your voice change at all?
No, voice doesn't change.
Okay, just checking.
But may or may not remember all the time that it's changed, that I'm physical change.
Did the psionic charts and stuff change at all?
No, they're
They're still the same.
stock and trade. That's the only thing you got to do is you got to pick your 2 disciplines. We didn't do that yet.
Or you're taking a. So he made another psionic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not giving up on it yet.
Psionic was fun.
I really enjoyed it.
I didn't get to the part where I enjoyed it yet, but I'm not giving up on it.
You've spent 27 sessions moving your titties in every way possible. How is that not enjoyable?
Wait.
Quick fun fact. In September, our game world of Mundus Fractura celebrated its 8th birthday. As well, our game system, the Unbound, turned 3 years old. Our first game session in Mundus Fractura, then known only as Kobold World, was a, you guessed it, kobold-centric romp in the lands of the Great Crater. It pitted the poor, downtrodden and abused kobold race against their vile human oppressors. A tale of revenge and ultimately doom for the kobolds, ending in a total party kill in an epic battle with an Alhoon. Now back to the session.
I guess you didn't need to know how many weeks since Shiloh's just going away anyway now.
Just wandering away.
She just walks away.
Yeah. In that case, can we just have Sash roll one single luck check to find out if Shiloh meets her true love just as her time comes up and she disappears?
Nope.
She might level. I don't know. I don't. What happens to Shiloh at this
Yeah,
point is she wanders off into the sunset. And you might never know. So yeah.
Excellent.
Yes. So whatever your character's name is, you wander over to Penarol Tower.
To go and assess the situation.
Yeah.
I've gone over and inspecting the squishy ball corpse with all the tentacles.
Okay. It's very deflated and flat. It's not nearly as bulbous as it once was.
Pushing on it.
Yeah.
Invest.
Eyes. It's got
I
some,
had to take one of the eye stalks and kind of into the forest to see if it does anything.
yeah, it's got some nasty snaggle teeth. Pointy.
The teeth. Huh?
Sharp. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I start dismembering it.
They come apart pretty easily.
Yeah. It goes into my bag of teeth with all my Hydra teeth. Now I got this thing to keep.
Pick a reasonable number of teeth and you can have that many beholder teeth.
15? Seems reasonable.
You guys should
It's a new magic item. Bag of holding, bag of teeth.
You guys should loot Shiloh's body. She's got some good stuff on her.
It's got everything you had is gone. She disintegrated.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Oh yeah, no, you were Ash.
Oh,
there was
I forgot about that.
nothing.
And then I'd want to go loot the bodies of these cowmen and question my morals if if I could turn these things into steak.
I can give you a hand hauling one off if you want to try and bring it back.
What do you need?
Just don't feed him to the Torrens in town and you'll be fine.
No, I'm not. Flip Flop's hungry.
Whatever we call them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not particularly a lot. You haven't seen a lot of Kentaurus in town.
Can I smash that banner? Destroy that magical banner?
Yeah.
Like just shredded
You grab one of
pieces?
the big axes. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a good amount of beef here.
Okay. I was like, well, there's no one here to question Flip Flop's moral compass except for a zombie.
You're not a cannibal, so technically,
They got any loot?
we'll say make a luck check.
That's one. Starting it off. No.
At a glance,
Is that a nat one?
Yes, that was a natural one.
You get a die for that. You get a step, and you get to give yourself a step somewhere.
anyway.
Doesn't give two fucks.
Yeah, no.
I slipped in some blood.
All their stuff seemed pretty mundane. They seem to be living off the land to get here. The one thing that you know is magical for sure was the banner.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I
it
didn't
all
like that banner.
seemed pretty mundane
Well,
at a glance.
to take all their weapons and just put them aside, and then if their clothes are useful, then I can keep them for scrap.
Can I check in terms of like, how do I phrase this? Were they carrying anything besides the banner? Anything from Gertrude that?
Make a luck check.
4.
No.
Yeah.
No, like again, they seem to be living off the land. They have pouches, but they don't have money in it. They've got like things for collecting herbs and like some form of like water purification tablets, that kind of stuff. But
Gotcha.
it's all pretty mundane stuff.
Okay.
Bandages. You might find those
Yeah,
might find
I'll
those
steal a few. Actually,
No, I took everything and
No,
just
there's no
systematically
point.
ate it out.
because I've still got most of a med kit, and I'm not going to be able to use it before too long.
Yep.
So
Did my table break?
13 days. Your table would have luck check at disadvantage, please. It's your table. Why am I rolling it? I don't need to.
17.
Oh my
I
god!
rolled a 17 and a 16.
It goes and right where the hatch is that would normally like you'd slip up to get onto the roof. It stops and got caught on the hatch and is in one piece.
Perfect.
Your table is still on the roof.
That's excellent.
Yes. So you're dismembering. Within short order, one of the town like abattoir owners comes over and starts helping you butcher things. Sash,
What?
you come wandering over within a decent time frame. There is a rat-headed cat lady out front dismembering corpses. There's a guy who looks like he's half a step out of the grave, wandering around. What are you doing then, Shu? Looting corpses, maybe?
no, because there was. That's why I went to check and see it. And they had a few bandages. The hell would they be doing? It's a good question. Probably talking with Hai, clarifying how we'll work this as my body sloughs off.
Okay.
So you're talking to yourself, and I'm dismembering corpses.
Yeah, about that.
and the tower is sitting 5, 10, 15. On the one corner, it's sitting about 15 feet up in the air, and it's collapsed into the ground by about 15 feet on this side. The front door is actually like not really on its hinges anymore. The frame is ripped out and is sitting still.
Just like perfectly sitting where it
sitting
should.
on where it should. It just basically separated from the logs. So you come over, and this is the task you've been charged with by Newstead. Is hell.
So she's going to start doing stuff like this and measuring and setting out string lines and like taking measurement levels and furiously writing calculations on a piece of paper and taking notes and doing some sketching and just like frantically working throughout the area, measuring, just not talking to anyone.
Are you writing liberally in chalk on the side of the...
Yeah, making chalk markings in multiple colors, laying things out. Are you guys okay with a square shaped foundation instead of going round, or are you insisting on the round? Just like, we don't know. I don't even know who I'm talking to. She's just going to keep going. She's actually going to make calculations for both the square base and the round base now, just in case. They're going to keep going.
You can clearly see into the basement from the one side.
Yeah. Oof. Oh gosh. Demolition. We've got to start doing
What?
calculations about salvage, demolition, waste disposal and removal. Gonna need courier. And then she's like calculating how many people, blah, 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 just doing rough like planning, analysis, that kind of stuff. Just going on.
So while I'm standing in this corpse and I see this, what do I see running around? What do I see running around the tower?
Yeah, just a smallish girl, like woman, young woman, wearing like all dark clothes, kind of skitterish little thing, doesn't say much, keeps her mouth shut, really nondescript, kind of like looking person.
Okay.
And yeah, she's just,
What race?
I don't know.
You can't, I'm assuming can't really tell.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Size-wise.
Yeah, I'm smallish. Fair, like, you know,
Bigger than Poppy?
Poppy was a foot tall.
yeah, I'm like a size of a person.
So
A little smaller.
dwarves sit 3 to 4 feet. Halflings would be around 3 feet-ish. Humans are, well, human size. You know what size we are. It's your call. You can range anywhere from 3 foot up to 6 foot.
A normal person-sized woman, like small though, fine-boned, fair-featured, kind of pretty, but like very nondescript.
Best guess, really skinny dwarf with no beard. Rather fat elf. Hair, fair for me
Yeah,
to say.
chubby elf.
Chubby elf. Nondescript human. Or... And,
Tiny Goliath.
yeah.
Yeah.
But not gray enough.
Oh, and while she's working, she eats a lot. Like out of a big snack pouch, she's like eating the whole time, munching, crunching away, lots of junk food, like eating constantly.
Well, ultimately, this was supposed to be a tower that was finished all in stone. So I'm not sure where you want to start from here, but at the very least, we're just trying to keep it from, well, falling on anyone else.
Roll a luck check. Roll psionic check.
I don't have advantage to my
10.
Okay. You're good. You can feel your body decaying, but you're good.
Okay.
11. As you're writing on the tower, you get a flash of... Now, you'd never met Penrol to this point, but you get a decent impression of the man.
Yeah, I'm fairly new in town.
Yeah, but by like fucking around with this tower, you actually get an impression of the man.
Okay.
You know what he looked like. You know what he sounded like. You experience small snippets of his life. Some of it is very unrelated.
What's he doing to that water, man? Don't think too hard about that water.
And again, feel free to amend or give your own flair on it. But I kind of see it as I don't know if you guys watch Dead Zone, where when he touches things, he goes and like just
the old original movie?
Original Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken and who the hell was the other guy? There was two.
Can't remember.
So as you see her doing her thing, every once in a while she'll do the get it, and then eat another snack.
You're there for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and Newstead comes wandering back, says, Bob Vila's ex-employee? What do I call him?
He's been calling me Mason.
Mason.
The stonemason, he's calling me Mason.
Okay, Mason? Okay.
For today, anyway.
Mason, I guess it's clear that you're no longer in the employ of Bob. The town will happily hire. This is well up and above you guys are defending. We will fund at least 1 floor in stone, and then continue to finish the rest as we are able.
As long as I can still jump off the roof.
And actually, I've determined that this structure isn't structurally sound any longer, and it's poses a hazard to life and health, and we should condemn it and not inhabit it at all until the demolition portion has been completed. I need a character too, by the way.
Oh yeah, let me
Nondescript elf in dark clothing.
Gotcha, please, Sacker. For now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. Who's that person?
Not there.
I don't know. Not
Is that
there.
the guy guarding the door?
Oh yeah, that's probably who it was.
Okay. But they're probably not in the collapsing tower.
They're probably not in the collapsing tower.
All right.
I'm guessing even, as you said, you guys were outside futzing.
Playing in a dead body.
No.
No, I'm like marking off the tape that says like "Do not cross." That
You
kind
can
of.
salvage most of the tower, right?
Oh no.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need a stone tower, and this one's made out of wood. And it's
Would
salvage.
it still work?
The stone.
The roof you can jump off of.
Any magical elements are outside of my purview and would have to be dealt with by others. So I only
The
do
magic's still there.
the structure only.
And Newstead says, is there any way that we can, like, build a stone base and keep the next 2 floors for now?
No, you can't keep any of it. The entire tower is like no good, and you can't build a stone foundation under a tower. Like no, it needs to be rebuilt. Yeah, rebuilt.
There is a man's. I don't know. Can we move that? We've got a tomb up there on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, it's all now.
Yeah,
like that.
there's a tomb that we have to preserve.
Yeah, you could preserve it, and
You gotta preserve as much of this tower as
You
possible.
have to move it on over.
That's what Penrose wanted.
Yeah, we can preserve it. We just can't use any of it, except for you can like elements of it, but you can't reuse the wood to build a stone tower. It's just not gonna work.
A little bit of magic.
Okay. I'll leave you in charge of hiring, maybe.
Mhm.
Hire what you need. I'll run expenses through the city center, and I guess we'll go from there.
So we need a team of salvage. I need a fully itemized list of all the items you want to salvage, and I'll send a team in. And then the demolition crew, we can salvage the tower. Can't use any of it, but we can stack it neatly off to the side for you to keep. And then we will hire masons to bring in the actual new material that we need to rebuild the tower.
So Newstead. I guess we're gonna have to put you up in Bob's or Pesto's. Which do you prefer?
Bob's has been good to us. I'd stay there.
Yeah, we'll reinstate the rooms that Penrose had for you at Bob's. Then I guess.
I think we're only going to need one for a short time.
My table.
Where are you staying?
Are you asking for the aesthetic? Who's asking? Do you work for Gorgon?
No. I just you're.
I'm fine.
You're under the employee of the settlement. I want to know if you wanted.
Why do you need to know why? Why do you want to know where I'm staying?
Do you have room and board? Do you need a place to sleep?
And she's like, just runs away from you.
Okay. So it's okay.
Where do you sleep at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Personal questions, I guess.
Yes.
Do you want to find out for us?
Yeah.
I'm going to hire your character, that's why I just character.
Yes, you're right. No. If you don't have a place to sleep tonight, there's an offer of a free place for you to stay.
Yeah, then you can know where I am and watch me. Yeah.
Scared.
Yeah.
Well, as Newstead's like, okay, well, I'll leave you to hiring and doing your calculations and whatnot. As you're doing your measurements on the tower and you come to the collapse section, there is a rain bucket, a rain barrel, and a downspout that's been crushed up. Gesundheit. Third time? As you come over here and this thing's basically ready to tip over this rain barrel. And as you're taking measurements and looking at the subduction zone for the tower, I'm guessing you're mumbling about repairing and blah, blah, blah.
Why are they all trying to find out where I sleep so they can watch me?
As you're mumbling incessantly, you're not sure quite what you said.
What's your name? Who are you? Where are you from? Where are you sleeping?
A watery penroll pops up in front of you out of the water barrel. Hello.
Ah! Yeah, and she's like,
Greetings. Welcome to Penroll Tower. You seem to be here to do some building repairs. May I be of assistance?
who sent you? Who sent you?
I I'm representative of Penrol.
Penrol, what does he want with me? Why is he trying to find me? He can't put me in a cage. He can't control me.
No. It's okay, friend. You're here to help. I'm here to help you.
Okay. Yes, I'm rebuilding, but I'm not answering any more questions.
Fair enough. Do you require... Oh, I can arrange labor for you.
Yes. Okay. And I'll let you in on the plans, but only because they're nothing to do with me or where I sleep. So you can take these plans, sketches. I need demolitions. I need a salvage crew that can salvage magical items, apparently, and like some sort of water crypt thing for a wet guy. And then I need a demolitions crew to demolish two floors of a tower. And then I need like maybe a magic consultant to see, because they want some sort of magic roof. I don't do roofs. They said it's there. I can't see it. So we need some sort of like expert consultant there, magic consultant. I know they're very expensive. I'm not paying for any of this. And we also need masons. We need like 6 masons and haulers. And she's just going to go on through the whole plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
And if you have any questions, don't ask me. Don't be asking me all your questions. You ask one of those. Them. Question asker people.
The shiny pennies.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. You're rooting in a corpse still.
Can I hear this?
Yeah, you can hear her.
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear her frantically speaking to
Something.
You're not sure. She's much louder than Penrol is. Penrol was always very quiet.
Yeah.
You're
After having chatted for a bit, I'm going to cautiously enter the tower.
Okay.
I'm less worried about getting crushed or killed and more just, I'm not going to go running headlong into it, though. And I'm going to actually try and start casting, because I have it. Yes, mending.
great.
On a few different things, or reforge, I think it's called. Just to see if I can't fix a few things up in here. So that's a dirty 20 on my first check. I don't know how many you want, or if you just wanted to montage it as a 1.
You're good. You're fixing major crack beams. You're making the tilted building more structurally sound than it was. It actually took quite a bit of damage in the miscast. As you've pulled yourself up into the superstructure, there's a puddle of water as well as a bunch of stuff piled up against that side. The fire actually got washed out by the water. And you see, as soon as you cross the threshold, out of the dirty water, shoe fly. Excellent. There seems to have been a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely one way of phrasing it. Yeah.
Clearly, not Penrol himself. However, in the event of a death or 2, feels like 2.
Well, 1 for sure. My body's just sort of sloughing away at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Are you good?
Oh, I don't mind. It's just putting me back toward my natural state. Yeah.
Okay. Well, 3. Where's the other one? The sexy one.
I know what he's talking about.
Handsome, good hair.
Oh, Bobby. Well, Bobby, I'm afraid, has had family things. He won't be joining us.
You're too many members down for you to maintain status as my defenders. You need to hire. I can arrange this.
Certainly. You probably know better than I would at this sort of thing.
Meanwhile, while you're talking out here, this just in. I can pay you.
Oh, that would be much better than my current unpaid internship that I got sucked into.
You will be paid for the repairs for this. However, you are now a shiny penny. Congratulations.
Okay.
And he extends a hand.
Okay, she's
Like you have a moment.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You instantly understand what a shiny penny is.
Oh, Okay.
You are replacing a Shiloh, a Bobby, a Poppy.
It all flashes before me.
Yeah, just
So many different tints.
You are now a member of an elite squadron. One of, you think, maybe a few that Penarol ran. And you don't report directly to anybody. However, you are affiliated with what you see as a Drekar and what was a Felidae. You recognize the body and the clothing and the twine, but you don't recognize the face.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Yes, Shoofly, taken care of. Your new hire is out back by the rain bucket, the rain barrel. She is currently surveying the damage.
Well then, this should make for an interesting conversation.
And my name is apparently Mason for today.
And her name is Mason.
For today.
For today.
You say the whole thing.
Mason for today. That is your whole name.
But he's saying
Full name.
it's Mason for today. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe fix my tower and introduce yourself. My work here is done. And it just drops apart.
Flip Flop just realized something and climbs up into the tower.
Okay. Easily.
You guys can hear the sounds of sawing and hammering.
Yeah. Can are the stairs intact?
Stairs are
Can
intact.
I go up to the top?
Yeah, Shu's been, as well as his talking, it's been a walk and talk.
So
Yeah.
would the magic roof have been unseated from its position and followed the tower, or is it seated, anchored in its own magical space above where the tower should have been?
I don't know. It has actually fixed in place. So the tower is mostly tipped over. The tower roof seems to be perfectly fine.
Ah, so the table, nothing on the roof.
So nothing would have gone.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
It's a damn fine question that I never
And
thought
so
of.
and you would only see this weird phenomenon from the inside.
Yeah, which is where I'm going because I realized what I left on the roof.
Yeah.
I beeline it upstairs looking for Penarol's cloak.
So you'll kind of have to jump from the tilted tower top
So
onto
the
the
staircase is there, and then the hatch to get up into the.
So what's my distance?
You got a climb speed. You
I
can just
got a
climb
climb
up the
speed.
side of the building and then.
Well, it's tilted 15 degrees over 2 stories, so it's a jump.
No, I'm going up the spiral staircase.
Okay, you go up the spiral staircase, and the roof is over.
And but it's so it's like the staircase and then the hatch is over here.
Yeah.
So I have to jump to it.
You either have to jump or you have to jump up to the ceiling and climb along the ceiling.
So I can up.
Yeah.
It's a
through the
jump.
hatch. Hey,
Yeah.
it's safer.
Yeah, and you get up top and it's perfectly flat. You're in the right spot. The tower should be built directly below you. Sorry.
I walk over to the edge looking for the
Mason for today.
Mason. I don't know your name.
It's
you didn't.
Mason for today.
The black cloaked figure. Can I kind of see it all?
You would be able to see her if she was over here, but she's back here by the water barrel. So the tilt of the tower is actually blocking your view down.
Okay.
You can actually see into the second floor.
Oh, okay. But I can. So I shout down.
Yeah.
Shoo, the roof's okay.
Oh, it's something, I suppose.
Again, she's coming out from over here, not over here.
Yeah. Like it didn't move.
So is that where the altar and stuff is? So
No, it's
No,
below.
that's on the second floor.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Oh no! Can I see that? Can I?
Yeah, you can look down and the well is tipped, but the water is not tipping out.
So the well. Okay, the well hasn't spilled. There's a lot of stuff everywhere.
The waterbed is fucked up and slammed up against.
Waterbed's broke again.
I was gonna shred it anyway. But the roof's okay. So wherever that the person is, can you tell them the roof doesn't need to be dealt with? We just need to line the tower up with it.
I'll go pass it along.
I'm shouting this so you can probably hear it from the roof.
Are there any water Penarolls around anymore?
Yeah, just the one standing in the bucket.
Sounds like you can cancel the magic consultant because apparently the roof thing is still up there, and that was the whole reason I wanted to hire the consultant. So
Absolutely.
we can just
Cancel.
eliminate that from all of my funding estimates in the budget. Just reissue the documents and contract.
Excellent.
That's a lot of revisions.
I'm gonna head outside and around to where I last saw Mason. Mason for today headed over.
Standing here, looking in a bucket, talking to a wetter roll.
You would be the one who just hired her then, eh? And you'd be the one who was just hired.
Yeah, I guess I'm a shining penny right now, and I get paid.
Yeah. Well,
But this is a little odd to you because you don't get paid.
yes, we did. We got paid for each job. We didn't have salary.
There's no salary.
So,
Just making
but I'd still consider that paid each time.
Okay.
The difficult part's going to be not so much the roof as the well itself.
I've got this wet guy out hiring people with some expertise on salvaging and restoring magical items, and they have a lot of experience around here. So I'm very confident that they will manage to salvage and restore it as required.
I suppose if he's hiring his own, he would know what he wants for it.
He may even have maybe a line to some sort of like someone who was involved in the original construction. Possibly that's who I would hire.
Wetter rolls there, and I still have many connections in Deep Island.
So I'm confident that the wet guy will be able to hire the best.
Work crew hired. Work crew be here.
There.
36 hours.
In 36 hours, everything begins. And they are professional for working in dangerous situations like this. So they will come with all the gear, PPE, all that other kind of stuff that they need to safely perform their tasks. So you don't even have to worry about, well, I shouldn't say you don't have to worry about lawsuits, because you really should worry about lawsuits. But not for this one particular aspect of the planning.
Yeah, and you'll be traveling with us then, eh?
Why? Where are we going? Why? What do you need to know?
Said you're one
Where
of the
are we going?
pennies now, aren't you?
Oh, who's asking?
The other of the pennies. My name's Shu.
I don't know where I'm going. And if anyone needs to know, you just tell them that it's none of their business.
You do realize you'll be traveling with us, yeah?
Possibly, but I wouldn't tell you that. Why would I ever tell you that? Who's asking?
Your teammates.
This should be considered an interview, but maybe you'd like to tell them what skills you have.
Oh, okay, yes.
They have a singular person.
I don't have any.
Flip flop. You see a wetter roll like.
Is that not a thing anymore?
What's that?
The skill thing? Like
No,
your
what
advantages to
you can do and what your
No, but I mean like
abilities.
skills. Like
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
that
have
is
anymore?
that is
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am a stonemason. I'm a psionic, and I have dark vision, and that's about all I'm willing to divulge at this time.
I heard Penroll.
Yeah.
I put on Penroll's coat. I run down the stairs.
Yeah.
Get to the bottom of the hold on. Got to the bottom of the stairs. Walk towards the door. And forget where I'm going. I turn around. And I just start looking around the floor to see if there's anything. Is the box still there?
Box is still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the box out so that it's no longer in the tower. Or
Having
at least I have it and I just sit on the floor. I'm like, I'm on the bottom.
spoken to Mason, can I try and make a check to figure out what race they are?
Sure. Give me a wisdom. Are you you're trying to hide it though?
Oh yeah, it's concealed.
Okay. Give me intelligence or wisdom, or unless you've got some other justification for using some other stat.
I thought dexterity was about my hiding stuff, and
Well, it's more hiding as opposed to hiding. But
Okay.
if you can explain it to me, go
nope,
ahead.
I will use intelligence. 5.
Dirty 20 on my wisdom.
Yeah, considering you are one right now. Bone structure would indicate, and you're a medic, so it makes sense. Bone structure would indicate elf.
I won't say anything.
Despite fat.
Yeah, chubby, toucan covering topless of ears.
This would be the only way you would put it.
Wait, are you an elf who identifies as a dwarf? Sorry, Sasha couldn't resist. Ah, good times.
Okay, so there's a
Nope, still don't remember. I still don't know why I'm down. I'm sitting on the floor with the box going, cry. What am I doing here again?
the kid who was guarding the front door to try and send the people away from the last episode comes back and he's like, shoe fly, flip flop.
Oh, yeah.
Shiny pennies.
I poked my head out the hole because
Come back around the corner.
Okay.
The minute you turned away, like glanced away, I'm like, I went and I hid. So you can't, I'm not even there anymore.
So is there just a hole here?
Yeah, basically there's a hole where the
I
door
go
was.
stand
You
in the
just look
hole.
out the
I stand in the hole.
You'd stand on the top of the door frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's been a brisk day.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. We're getting quotes for labor from Penarol.
We are?
Apparently he's working on getting this all taken care of.
Okay.
At least a version of him.
Do we need to cordon anything off? Is this thing gonna tip over?
It's already been done.
Okay.
It's already been done.
Yeah, the taped off has been and condemned, and you guys are still crawling.
Yeah.
Because I don't have security. I just figured signs work, but they work as well here as they do other places, apparently.
You put them off while we were inside, so.
Yeah, I'm just like, that factors in. That does factor in where I'm standing. It's a factor. It factors. Yeah.
I'm just here to tell you that your rooms. I booked 3 rooms at Bob's under the names Shoe, Flip. Is it Flip Flop or is it Flip?
Flip flop.
Is your full name or is your first name?
The flip flop is my name.
So like Madonna?
What?
Who?
You're not Mad Anna?
Yeah. Mad.
Sure, yeah, like
Or you
Madonna.
Flip?
I'm Flip Flop. That is
Okay.
my name.
Okay, Flip Flop and a Mason.
Today?
Mason today?
For today.
Mason for today.
Yeah.
That's a funny name.
Yeah. So your rooms are ready anytime. We've got them booked through the successful completion of repairs on the settlement.
Do appreciate that.
The roof's still good.
Also, I've got a note from Mason. Bob Vila says, "Stop poaching my guys."
No.
I'll take the note, but I'm not gonna. She won't respond to all.
Okay, and
I suppose he's not gonna give me the reference I asked for.
I didn't ask about that. Also, funeral services. Are we arranging for 2 funeral services or just 1? Shoo, you're still here, so we're a little confused.
1.5.
Don't worry about me. It'll just take care of itself. And the other, well, I do believe she's already gone walkabout.
Okay, so simple burial, or are you guys paying for more?
She's gone. There's no body to bury.
There's nothing to bury.
She went poof.
Okay, so that covers the cost of cremation or burial.
Her aunt might want to know.
Okay, what's her aunt's name?
I don't know. She runs a magazine.
I'll
What's
send
that,
a message
Goliath
from
magazine?
Bob's. Don't worry about
Hey.
that.
Do you want... Who's officiating the service? Is it closed or open? Not the casket, I mean, sorry, the service. Is it public or is it private?
Wasn't even aware there was going to be a service.
Newstead thinks public just because she was a public figure.
Sure.
But that'll work.
Oh, that'll put some salt in an old wound if Juniper shows up to that. Flip Flop says that out loud.
we don't have to prepare the body. Is
Nobody.
Is that it over there? Just a little pile of ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
There's like
Two piles of.
yeah, I went like flip
Few
flop,
piles of
like piled
ash.
it up. So there's like toe bean prints in it a little bit.
two piles of ash
Yeah.
with an earring on top
Yeah.
of each.
Yeah.
Don't be
As she wanted.
That's what's their people's culture.
Yes.
Okay, I guess it's tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be just fine.
The town room's not going to cover a reception. Did you guys want to do a reception?
No, I don't think there's
Okay.
much to worry about.
The estate of Penroll didn't pay for a reception. Did pay for burial as part of your employment services. So, you know, if you guys die, that's covered.
Dying.
Die-
Dead. Mostly dead.
It's just returning to its next state.
Yeah, I guess once this place is this place all taped off yet?
Yeah, it's taped off. Crews are coming in a couple days to start the salvage demolition. And then the masons will be another couple weeks after that.
All right. Yeah, you're free for the day. Go to Bob's. Funeral services tomorrow. I'm assuming you're all going to be there.
Who's asking?
Nobody's asking. It was an assumption of your location because you're paying homage to a fallen penny. You will be expected to be there as a penny. You know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can expect me there. They can expect me there.
What's Newstead up to at the moment?
Well, town business. Really, she's fielding a lot of inquiries at the moment.
It's understandable.
She's also sending word to the island to send some sort of a militia or reinforcements because clearly we might be in a bit of trouble.
When she has time, as I'm assuming you're headed back to speak with her, let her know we should probably chat. Yeah.
Okay. She's got an opening at 7 p.m. tonight. Is that work at Bob's?
Yeah, that'll work just fine.
She'll meet you for a beef squatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we have to be at 7?
Bob's for a meeting with Newstead.
What time is it now?
It's not even noon yet.
Okay.
You got pulled off the job site early.
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
It's been a day and it's not even noon yet.
There's your name of your son. It's been a day.
Day.
What a week. It's Monday. Oh.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you're free to mill about the town and
I'm actually going to head to Bob's and I will head into the messenger service and send a note off to Goliath
okay.
magazine. Because that's all I can remember. I don't know if I ever actually knew Shiloh's aunt's name, but just
Everybody knows.
yeah, just Goliath, stop. Shiloh gone, stop.
Shiloh stopped. Stop.
Not returning, stop. Please disregard her previous communication about the NAD.
And Bob wants to know whether you want to send this regular mail or whether you want this magic.
Just regular, that's fine, I'm sure.
She gets so much mail, it's probably going to be like 6 years before she finds it.
Yeah, 3 to 5 days for the cost of 10 gold. We can get this like basically immediately.
Didn't she have a credit?
Yep.
She had like 26 gold in credit left there.
Yeah.
Just use her money.
We're sending this on behalf of Shiloh, so you can just pull it from her credit with you.
She's deceased, correct?
This was her last wish.
She's deceased, correct?
Well, she is now, yeah.
Oh, look at that break time. Meet me outside. He walks outside by the message board. Corporately, I'm not allowed to tell you this. I will push you through. Otherwise, credits on death get absorbed by the corporation.
If you look at the back of the sign, it's like rule 87.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll push this through for you. Oh, break's over.
As a note, you could just take what's left for yourself too. Yeah.
No, that would be thievery, and I can't do that. I'm sorry. They will be suspicious enough on me for this. So she's alive. That's good to hear. I'm going to send this message off to her aunt immediately.
I'm quite certain she sent that to you just before she died.
Yes, the rumors of her death were greatly exaggerated.
Just mistimed is all.
Yeah. Sent. Oh, she's dead? What? Oh my God, the news.
It just never travels fast enough, yeah.
Yeah. So it sends it off. We should hear something back by this evening, likely. They're a major news outlet, or so I'm led to believe. They should probably get back to us pretty quick.
I've heard the stories. I wouldn't know myself, but
And he says news outlet by doing air quotes.
Tabloid.
Yeah. Unless you guys have something else you need to do, 7 o'clock rolls around and
Because SHYLO had taken the list out of here. It's still full of things.
still full of
It's
things.
still full of
Like you open it and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had only taken like 5 or 6 of them out, and
They're gone.
they're gone. they were
all
here
gone.
and they're gone. Yeah.
To tie it, I wrap twine around it.
Yeah.
Just tie it to myself.
Okay.
Put my hood up.
that's all right, family.
Yes. So, yeah, 7 o'clock rolls around. 4 places are laid out for you and Newstead. 3 of you in Newstead.
Which room are we in?
The main dining room.
Does it have a window?
Yeah, there are windows on the side.
What does the room look like? Like plants, furniture, tables.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and stay in the corners, keep my hood up as much as possible. I'm certain my current appearance is slightly
Disgusting.
disturbing to some.
It's so disturbing. Let's do that one.
I love how in our
Flip flops just like poking you, like. So can you feel this still?
I love how elves are just like shit on. Just in this area.
No, it's not. It's because I'm undead. So.
Oh,
Not
right.
because I'm.
You're not
Is your spirit in, like, can you tell that your spirit and your body are a little disconnected now?
No, they're still the same.
This leads to the back in the rooms. There would be another stairway that goes up to the veranda, and this leads into the foyer where the main desk is over here.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, there would be windows along here in at least 2 places. And I'll leave it to you
Any
guys.
plants or like big, large vases, plants, barrels.
Just a sec.
In the corner as much as possible there.
Hood up. Which must look ridiculous with mouse rat ears.
Rat face.
Fasten them. Oh, it hurts.
And to go from a cat
That
face
goes
to
to this.
Yeah, it's like
I can't see right here.
like what's under right here?
Yeah, I can't see
What's,
shit.
what's right here?
It's like the body wants something, but the mouth wants other food. Rats eat everything, though.
These are your potted plants.
Thank you.
Enhance your potted plant gameplay. Oh.
And Mason got here like an hour before and has entirely scoped out the exterior perimeter, the interior, everywhere that she could access, and has been like lingering here. Yeah, totally. Lingering around here for the last hour. She's made sure all 4 of the windows in the room are unlocked,
Yeah.
and the one that she's sitting on the windowsill of is slightly ajar.
Okay.
And yet we're kind of flanking you. You're in the middle. We're on either side.
I'll leave that. And the curtains are like here. So she's like somewhat in
Here in the
curtains,
curtains.
partly. Yeah.
Because I know the
Flip-flops,
flash
I appreciate that.
over. There we go. Family style dining, long tables. Likes to talk to plants.
And she's sitting in like
In the window?
in the curtain, like kind of sort of hidden in the curtains, but not entirely hidden. But
Gotcha.
and yeah,
Like you've gone from a character who only thinks about weddings to a character who doesn't want to be a part of anything at all.
Yeah.
how did you got undeaded from
He undid it himself.
corruption?
Yeah.
Was it? Were you? It was during the battle,
Right at the end.
Right at the end,
Oh.
I tried to bring SHYLO back.
That was what happened along with the tower. Because that was your physical corruption that went on. Because
Yes,
you caused
yeah.
the
Oh, I
tower.
thought
yeah.
you sunk the
No,
tower.
I
Oh,
caused the gravity.
which was good.
You guys missed the fireworks because it all happened inside. And then
Perfect.
I grew gills and I have a red head.
I forgot about that.
I haven't. And I was like, I want to know if I can breathe underwater.
And I have a rat. I like that.
Yeah. All these potted plants remind me of thistle. My plant character took serious offense to potted plants and freed
Painting them.
every single one. And so I was like, don't put me in a pot. Thistle was great.
I love that you actually fit in the
I
window.
love it.
There you go.
Yeah. Just a little fat little, not elf, totally not an elf.
Yep.
Totally not an elf.
Flip flop just goes along with everything.
So,
Flip flop.
Newstead sits at the table. You requested a meeting.
Yeah, well, as today's adventure showed, we have a new problem in the area.
We do.
I'm certain you champions have ways of communicating with each other that most of us don't. Thing is, I'm not certain where we go from here. I'm afraid if we stick around to try and help with the tower and some of the Penarol setup, it might be too late by the time these things get dealt with. But you would know better than I would, given that these are the sorts of things you handle. So I thought we might have a bit of a chin wag about where we go from here now.
Is your chin falling off?
Roll luck.
11.
Good. Good. A little odd skin flake, but you're not doing badly.
Actually, can I retcon that for myself?
Sure.
That we'd have a little chin wag about where we go from here.
Your poor guy is just on like the roughest run. Like it's just like bad and then worse and then even worse.
Okay for a bit. Flip flop's perfectly comfortable with the current situation.
Yeah, this is normal for
Yeah. I'm still got blood everywhere.
Side note, SHYLO has spent a lot of the day seeing a great many people naked.
so many naked.
Did you go look for Buffy's dad?
She went to a few exes first. But then, yeah, she's busy.
On that note, did you go visit the ex?
There was a lot. Oh, the one that I accidentally
Yeah, that you shall not speak of anymore?
obviously got killed on
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
No.
Oh, not that one.
The one that was had a fairy.
Oh, he's not up here.
It's not up where.
But you could
Yeah, but you can spy on
Oh,
the living too, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, she spied on him.
He has a building and several ferries under construction on the far side of the river.
Yeah, he's like
He's really expanded
been successful and happy.
and successful, reasonably happy. He's getting used to the dragon thing, it seems like, and is single.
Oh, he's single still.
Back to the point. We do have a couple parties that worked with Penarol that I've hung out in town. One of which you did meet, the paladin that's all dressed in gold and worships the sun. That guy in the door, or those guys.
Yeah.
We could. I'm sure Penarol's box is overflowing with local jobs. You could just take a few closer ones and stay near for the next little bit. I don't know. I don't know what seems reasonable. I don't want to tell you what to do. A month, 2 months, or you have land in Pathy's Bend.
Those bitches.
The fire just flares up.
She's never getting over that.
Well, she will in about 5 weeks. There's not going to be anything left.
We have means. We have a militia coming in from Deep Isla, or we've been told. We're not really high on the hit list, I would imagine. There's probably other places that are going to be way higher on our list. I don't know why they came here at all.
I think it's because we're close, which is why I think they might be. She had her area, but it expanded outward.
She had
I
a
have a feeling
big
it would be
map.
start the same.
She could travel on a map just by with this crystal thing, and it was.
It would be useful to the settlement if you guys could explore north and see where they came from.
Yeah.
If you're not interested in.
Well, it's not that we're not.
Well, I have this. I have the box.
I just worry about focusing on the wrong thing. Since clearly, with such a short time, they're already making moves, yeah.
True. It was a small force.
It was,
We did wipe them out thoroughly.
but it was organized much faster. We barely got back ourselves before they were already here.
True. So there's probably some sort of rapid transport somewhere to the north, I would imagine. Because though they're big and they're strong, they're not particularly fast. They would have had to have ran night and day to beat you here.
Yeah.
The only path that I know of to Allegric is the path you took. And they can't fly, so unless they have a really powerful mage who teleported them, it's unlikely. Maybe a scion?
Yeah. That's
We were
something
here
else we
for
should
what,
look
a
in.
couple days before they got here, right?
But
A day.
Yeah, and it took us 5 to get back.
yeah.
Yeah, we did take our time coming back. That's
Yeah.
true. But still, she managed to find, convince, and organize a party to head out in that time. And
think
even
the
with
convincing
teleporting
probably-
and get to us.
The convincing part would have probably taken her moments because she's
Yeah.
uber powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she can teleport to some extent. Or
Well, for now, maybe we should just stay around town and do a couple of the small jobs in Penarel's thing.
Again, or you could explore northwards for us. That would be because if there is a portal of some description, 'cause
like
you
just
were-
north into the Rake Mountains.
just just because they came on the road north, or they came on the roads like into town directly from the north. Because there is a bit of a road. Some of our settlements are further north, like not settlements, but farmsteads and homesteads, and
Yeah,
they
we
came
could
from
do
that
that.
direction.
I have a feeling this would probably be the more important thing for us to be focusing on. So why don't we load up tomorrow and head out for a bit to see what we can do.
Fair enough. I'm good with that.
Maybe people in farmsteads or small.
Is there a way that we can get in touch with you if there's something we find without having to come all the way back?
I would have to order something from the island,
That's fair.
and it wouldn't be here for a few days. Let me see what I can do.
I'm more just, if we find something out, I'd hate to have to spend 4 days traveling to give you news that you needed 3 days earlier.
Good. What if I kept the box and you put a note somehow I could pull out of the box?
But we still can't pass the note back to her if we find something.
I could send him on Malcolm back.
True. Let me talk to my contacts on the island, and I'll leave a reply with the front desk.
That's fair. We'll still need a day or so to get some rest and some supplies together, so I'm certain we can figure something out.
Are you trustworthy? I know you've been made a penny, but
Yes.
okay, fair enough. Just
But
don't.
if I wasn't, would I really answer as no? I probably wouldn't because I'm untrustworthy. So then I would say no to that. So, yeah.
Point taken. You're traveling with her. It's not me.
I forget where it was, but it was that one of us only tells the truth and one of us only lies.
Yeah.
So you may ask one question. Did you sleep with his wife? You son of a bitch!
I feel sorry for Tom. He's got direct and doesn't take anything, takes everything at face value and scared of everything. We'll get nothing accomplished when we talk. And now we have
I still don't understand how I'm not the adventurer type and yet I'm the one who's ended up in charge here. That seems rather wrong, but I guess that's part of the adventure, isn't it,
Doesn't that
brother?
make you the responsible adult?
I would happily deal with Flip Flop if you preferred, but I'm pretty sure Flip Flop's not going to remember
No,
what we talked about. And if you want, new woman,
I'm a girl. I'm a woman.
new woman. If you want new woman to handle,
No, I'm just commenting. Although
She's trying to quietly.
at some
beg
point I'm
chips.
not going to be around, you'll have to deal with those two. I'll simply be here, just not quite here.
hey, you don't look so good.
It's fine. It's just
Do
the
you want a
next
healing
stage.
potion? I've got a healing potion.
I appreciate it, but won't do much in this state.
Okay. Fair enough.
He's differently living.
Crunch. Yeah. She tries the where you put the whole chip in your mouth and then you wait for people to laugh and then you crunch.
You soften it a bit.
Who ordered the deep fried pickles? Excuse me, pardon me. You know those tables, right?
And she'll take them and she tips her. Like pays her.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Because we did the whole, do you want to start a tab? Who's asking? Why do you want to tabulate what I'm doing? Why are you kind of trying to track me? And so she's like, okay, well, you can just pay
Just pay cash.
cash.
Bob of the Day walks over. Your rooms are ready if you'd like them. Would you like a turn down service? Any additional services?
No.
Window. Out the window, and she's gone.
All right then. Bob of the Day turns around and walks away.
You see her hand reach out and like slowly shut the window.
Newstead's like, okay, did you take your pickles with you?
Oh yeah.
I gotta go talk to some folks. Enjoy the meal. It's on me.
He's hot. From outside.
Blow on him a bit.
Yeah, that's no.
So what are we doing?
They're still hot.
I believe we're going to get some rest. We'll gather some supplies and get ready tomorrow. And the day after, we're going to head up north and see if we can't figure out where those bullmen came from. Might be some more corpses for you along the way.
Okay.
Can
Can I dig through that and look for anything that might be like on the way that we could possibly do?
Sure. Pull out whatever the first one is. Here, I don't want you to go there. Sure. Read down the list, find something you like, and we'll what about that.
Oh, it stinks. Oh, varnish.
Smells like varnish.
Incriminate. Sure you want Flip Flop read this out loud? Incriminator frame. A servant of a priest. Oh, that sounds fun. Request made. I don't understand how this done.
Here, I'll go through just to get, because I'll just abridge to what's important.
I like the top one. Incriminate
So,
someone.
incriminate or frame a servant of a priest. And just give me a sec here, and we'll say 2 of these are valid, and I will read two out that are on the way. We can. You're supposed to find a man. Again, I'll give the details later.
Where's Shiloh?
With an unusual capability, or there's a request to smuggle a siege engine to the woods north of the city.
Oh, I like that.
A siege engine?
A siege engine.
What? A siege engine.
Yeah.
I heard siege engine.
Nope. Siege engine.
How big is that?
So you either gotta find a dude, or move
They
a siege
just
engine.
find someone who's got funky powers.
And it is a ballista. Yeah.
We
and
could
it's-
easily do that. Covered in hay. All the way.
How are we gonna pull it?
I'm sure we could hire
Rent a
cart.
cow?
Yeah.
Also, point of note, fresh beef stock. There are special burgers on sale tonight at Bob's.
Perfect. Oops.
The Taurins in or what do you call them?
Kintaurus.
The Kintaurus or
Yeah.
write that down.
Oops. What did Flip Flop start?
Came into some premium Wagyu.
Instead of the beef
Do I get it
squatch
for
burger,
free?
it's the rage squatch burger.
Do I get it for free?
Premium rake Wagyu.
Ooh, my. Sounds delightful.
Does this burger smell familiar to you? Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
That's you.
Flip Flop's having a grand time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm undead. Everything tastes like dirt to me at this point.
Oh,
And really, it doesn't taste right. But you can hear heartbeats in the room. Lots and lots of heartbeats. And it smells kind of good. Yeah, so you can smuggle a siege weapon for money.
Okay.
We're smuggling it to someone, or
You're going to be secreting it in the woods north of the settlement. That's all you know.
Do we know? We don't know where it is. We just have to get it there.
Just have to get it there. That's the job.
Okay. Or we have to find a dude.
Or you have to find a dude somewhere on the road north.
But we don't know anything about the dude?
I'll give you
Okay.
when we decide one or the other one.
How hard do we want a side quest?
It is en route.
I would do the siege engine myself, if only because the way my brain is thinking, we're gonna need siege weapons for
that's fine.
fighting these things before long. So if we start building up ballista and artillery outside of the town when they start coming in, we can take them out before they reach town.
Or are we giving the siege weapon to the enemy? Who needs this?
You don't have details. It is just smuggle siege weapon north of city.
Say what it weighs.
Reply at Bob's. Payment in gold. And that's all it says.
Let's do it. I'm not in the room, but I would do the siege weapon one.
Okay.
Are you not in the room?
No, she flipped out of the window.
Wait, are you not in the room?
Where are they now? I might be.
They're still in the room, and there's potted plants, and there's ways for you to sneak in when people come in. It's up to you. Do you want to be?
Hey, let's say I did sneak back in then. Because that's very totally.
Give me a dexterity stealth.
Totally would be up my alley. And that would be under just
Dex.
plain old
Yep,
dex,
plain old
right?
dex.
Why didn't I make this my advantage one?
Because you only had the choice as an elf.
Oh, I had to
to
do
waste-
these two.
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
You feel stealthy as fuck.
And I hid behind the plant.
You're hiding behind the plant.
Siege engine.
So I just take this and go find Bob? One of the Bobs?
Yep. Reply at Bob's.
Okay.
So you walk out the door to the front desk, which is over here.
And actually, you didn't even hear anything. Like a paper airplane flew down. And then I noticed writing on it, and it says siege engine on it.
Okay.
And the faint smell of deep fried pickles is
It is greasy.
They're still hot.
I want them.
She wrote it on like that napkin, the basket liner that she gets torn off. Siege engine written in like the mustard dipping sauce. Throw it into the table.
Okay. I walk up and go find Bob. I'm that.
Hey, a second. Bob's employment service. Oh, yeah, I have a contract. Yeah, okay. It says you're supposed to meet a man at the docks at dawn.
Oh.
Payment to be negotiated at the time. And it just, yeah.
Okay.
Meet man wearing a purple rose
Purple rose.
at the docks
Okay.
before dawn.
Before dawn or at dawn?
At dawn.
At dawn.
Upon acceptance, like the next to dawn, is that how it works?
Yeah,
So tomorrow morning.
So just show up tomorrow morning.
Okay. Purple rose.
Man,
See
the
if Flip-Flop
purple
remembers.
rose.
Did you follow me?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Blue rose. Got it. Walk away.
Luckily, he's got it.
Don't worry, I'll make sure it's done right.
Excellent. Were you in the room at all?
I didn't go with them.
You didn't go with them? You're still hiding in the plant eating your pickles?
Yeah, eating my pickles. God, they're still hot. Did these ever cool off?
I continue to enjoy more of the special.
I'll let Jeff finish with his notes.
Oh, go ahead,
Oh, no.
Hydrant.
Okay, cool. Unless there's something else, gambling, the evening passes without incident. Are you spending the night in your room, or
Oh, God, no.
Where are you spending
Yeah.
the night?
She's spending it in the same place that she has spent the last several nights since she got into town.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check. Stealth.
16.
You manage. You make it to your encampment. You sneak into your encampment, and you hide in the bushes of the base of the.
Here's my fire.
You hide in the bushes at the base of the northern "Welcome to Deepport" sign.
There we go. Yeah. I've been living in the sign for like
Yeah.
a couple, 3 days.
Population 500,
Yeah.
and every day there's somebody out front that wakes you up in the morning, putting a new number on that.
At 3 a.m, Flip Flop runs back and forth along the hall a few times.
Okay.
And then goes back to bed.
All right.
And I don't actually sleep.
And it's really loud.
Yeah.
Just bounce off a couple walls.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Night passes completely without incident. Shoe, make a luck check.
Luck check.
Yeah.
I'm just having breakfast.
Oh, Flip Flop's not feeling it.
11.
Barely any.
In this case,
14.
during the night, not that you need to sleep, but at some point you've tried laying down. Your actually rip itself off when you tried laying down. And this morning you get up and your jaw will not reseat just for the life of you.
Okay.
Also, roll a die 4.
I just did.
Okay.
2.
You're
Cool.
gonna have to glue it on or some shit.
No, I'm just letting it
Can
go.
I fix it?
I take it with me and give it to Flip Flop.
It's her best friend now.
That's what I said to you. You're my new best friend.
And did you choose violence?
I rolled 14.
No. Look at that.
She's zen today.
Yeah.
And actually, this would be pre-cock-a-doodle-doo. You guys would be
Oh,
up
okay.
and doing
Yeah.
your thing. Assuming you arrange for a wake-up call and Or at least Shu would be
She would,
responsible
'cause
enough.
if
Is
it's
it
sunny,
24 hours?
It is open 24 hours.
So like 4 hours after I disappeared, I show back up for like to hang out in the pub and
Yeah.
sneak around.
is there breakfast yet?
Oh yeah. The continental breakfast is out at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And has the special?
Or the special is changed. It is not beef squatch. It is premium rake wagyu.
Whoopsies.
Yeah.
Oops. Beef squatch.
At least I questioned my moral compass before I did it.
Well, maybe you're woken up by the rooster because you don't sleep anymore and you only have to meditate for 4 hours. So, just before dawn, what do?
Go wake up Flip Flop and I wake you up by waving the ear that fell off. And your nose.
What's that? What's that?
That's why she felt the hat.
I was like, what'll happen if I eat this?
As you walk through the main dining room, Mason is sitting there having
My breakfast specials.
eating breakfast specials.
I'm not even gonna eat because I'm not really hungry anymore.
I've eaten one and I'm halfway through my second breakfast special.
And unlike every other day where you had to sneak in and they kind of like looked at you like and they kept going and like eventually you get chased out because you weren't on the registry. You're on the registry, so you're allowed to eat for free.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you go and grab Flip Flop. Flip Flop. The rake wagyu is breakfast burgers.
Yeah, I see where
They don't start making the deep fried pickles again until 6 a.m.
But wait. Do they have a katsu sandwich with
They
it?
do not have a katsu
Can I
sandwich.
go explain the principle of breading this meat and deep frying it and putting it between two beautiful slices of bread without crust?
You, the morning chef comes out.
Actually sounds like a really good food.
I'm like, I want to make a katsu sandwich. And then you also have to put like a sweet mayo on it as well.
Oh my God.
And make it's just very
Beef katsu.
yeah. So, and this is my peace offering.
Good, she'll start in on that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Doesn't even take a break. Yeah. Yeah.
Flip flops throughout.
Yeah. Finishes the third egg of her the
Rake wagyu.
the breakfast, deluxe breakfast she had, and then just gets in on the katsu.
Her tab or yours? It's not part of the continental breakfast. Her tab or yours? Okay, fair.
And she'll
But
tell
if you
to,
start selling it,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
she'll
Bob?
tell you to pickles don't start again.
And
fried pickles
really-
until 6 a.m.
fair. But really, you wouldn't have this meat if it wasn't for me.
Bob in the kitchen goes to talk with Bob at the front desk and logs your,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then goes back
My
to the
fancy
kitchen.
sandwich.
Logs fancy sandwich. Fancy sandwich.
If you're gonna tell me that's the equivalent of wagyu, I'm gonna make it into a katsu sandwich.
Wait until Jeff gets back here.
Do they have like bar nuts on the tables and stuff like that?
Not at this time of day, no.
Oh,
But from about 11 o'clock on, yes.
Okay.
With lunch,
okay.
bar service starts.
All right. I have to wait. Yeah.
Honey roasted.
Yeah, for the pickles. Oh my goodness. And
It's weird not choosing violence.
2 days in a row.
I know.
what is the weather outside today? Is it like misty, wet, anything like that?
Every day, almost every day in the summer starts with a low mist that dissipates by about 10 a.m. and then it gets warm.
So it's kind of like semi-tropical.
Semi-tropical.
Like hot,
Yeah.
humid. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Like a Southern California.
Like, okay. Hot, dry, misty morning. Okay.
Yeah. But you're on a lake, so it's a little bit more humid.
Yeah. Okay.
Florida.
Ew.
That. And actually, you are near
Without the Florida
near
man.
to a swamp.
It's Florida without Florida.
Hey, don't say that yet. Gingerberries around here.
He's not Florida man.
No.
No, he's a
He's
sweetheart.
refined. He just looks like and looks and sounds like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
we are just before 3:30. Did you guys want to continue to the docks, or do you want to save that for next time?
On the one hand, I want to keep playing, but I'd be okay with wrapping up just because I got a few things I got to finish up at home tonight.
Let's
I think it's a good stopping point.
wrap it
It's
here.
the meeting of the new
Yeah.
Mason for today.